Hi everybody, it's Wendy Keys Turnbull. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And today, this is my regular Tuesday Night Live, and today is August, let me look at my watch, August 15th, and it's 7 p.m. Eastern Time, so it's time for my live. Remember that if you're watching, to leave a little comment, say hello, whatever, so I can include you in my drawing that I do on Wednesday evening of if I have 10 comments from 10 different people, I will put your names all on a random picker and pick a name. Hi, Collie. Good to see you're here. Okay, so this is my host code for this month until the 9th of September, which is my Christmas card buffet on the 9th of September. We will be making 20 cards, 2 each of from 10 different stamp sets. And if I have time today, I may show the stamp sets that we're going to use. It'll depend on how long this takes me. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. So I saw this method from Jennifer McGuire, one of my favorite people to watch do card making. And I thought it was a really neat thought. Let me just turn my phone off here so it's not in the way. Turn Wi-Fi off. There we go. I'm the only one home, so hopefully this will go smoothly. So I'm using the Hello Ladybug stamp set. I know it's an oldie but a goodie. It's still current. I'm going to use the daisy and possibly the leaf. So, and what I'm starting with is 4 pieces. I will check it later, Collie. Yes, I start with 4 5 1/4 by 4 inch pieces of basic white cardstock. That's the matte size. I'm going to be making cards. I'm going to make 4 cards. So this is the matte size. So it goes, hi Claudia, just like this. So that's where we're starting. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to, and I could have left them the way they were, but when you cut them, the edge kind of curls over. So I want to make sure that I'm on the proper side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line these up. I'm going to tape them together. 1 piece or 2 pieces at a time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to line this one up here and tape that. And then put this one in. Make sure it's lining up well. Tape that. Tape this. And I'm going to flip it over. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Christine. Okay, let me pull this down a little, looks like. Okay, so I'm going to take this daisy stamp, and I'm going to start with, so these are the colors I'm going to use. Decided to go back to basic primary colors. Crushed Curry, Real Red, Blueberry Bushel, and Shaded Spruce. So let's start, since they're piled up like that, let's start with them that way. So we're going to take the Crushed Curry. We're going to stamp a daisy right smack in the middle here. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and take the Real Red and the little center. Now this center doesn't line up exactly on here. It's kind of an artistic thing. There we go. All right, there we go again. Clean those off because we're going to do something different next. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, make sure that's dry. Keep that one open. We're going to flip this over. And we're going to peel this tape off. And I've used it several times, so it's not, you need a low tack tape. I've used it several times, so it's not overly tacky, so it's not sticking to the paper, which is good. I want it to just stick enough to hold things in place. Okay, flip this back over. So now what we're going to do, got our flower here. Now what we're going to do is we are going to switch the corners. Okay, flip it back over. Yes, Claudia, I did get your email with your address, and I will put you on the list. I haven't sent anything out, but actually, I just did about the Christmas cards. So I will go ahead and send that to you when we're done here tonight about the Christmas card buffet. All right, here we go. Okay, so now we've got a new spot in the middle here, and let's do, we already did a yellow. Let's do a blue flower with a yellow center. I don't want to get my head in front of the camera, but there we go. I think I got that. Yep. Oh, there's something on the stamp. Okay. And a yellow center. So this is blueberry bushel and crushed curry. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do that again. Flip it over. Oops, that one tore a little bit. Good thing that's the bottom of the card, the back side. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Judy. Good. So we are making 4 cards at once. Okay, I'm going to flip this back over. And we've got our blue flower in the center. Now we're going to flip it this way. Oops, wrong way. Nope, that's not right. I have to flip it this way. And this way. And what did I do? Oh no, there we go. Okay. All right. That's not right. I got to flip that one around again, like this. Okay, just gonna flip them over, tape them together. Hi, Polly. Good to see you. All right, so we will do our tape job again. I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. I'm still going to do the one in the middle, but we're going to do some other things too. Okay. There we go. Let's do a red flower with a blue center. So this is real red. Oh, there must be something under there. Okay, well, excuse my head for a second. I get this lined up. That's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. Okay, and I need the blue center. Oops, helps if you open the blue. Hi, Bev. Bev, I tried to find, I was going to do what you wanted me to do, but I cannot find my silicone mat for my die cutting machine. I think I might have tossed it because I never used it. So, okay. So now, before I change that, I'm going to, oh no, I don't need that. I need this. And I need to have my, come on, you can do it. Sorry guys, my picture went out. Just kind of want to see it again. Okay, there we go. All right. You know, I'm going to do I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay, so now I'm going to take, let's do the blue flower. Do a blue flower here. And a blue flower here. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if there's something on my paper. You can see where it's leaving ink on the stamp. Okay. I don't see anything on the stamp though. And we will put a yellow. No, let's put a red. The puppy's under me again. This time I have shoes on, so he's chewing on my shoes instead of on my toes. Sure, he was underneath the bed until I got ready to do this. Oh, I see, I didn't tape the last spot. Oops. Okay. I don't understand why my picture isn't showing and there's nobody else in the house. Hi, Aunt Other Beb. 2 bevs. Okay, going to go ahead and do this. This and this. Okay, flip them over. Tape them together. And that one taped together, this one taped together, flip her over. Okay, I'm gonna do a leaf in the middle here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do a leaf on each of these. Doesn't really matter what direction, what direction they're going. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to see my head here because there's no way I can do this one without. Ouch, ouch. Puppy. That's better. Okay. There must be something under my mat. And let's go here. Okay. Now, just randomly, I'm going to do some other daisies. Hey, dog, stop. Boy, oh boy. Okay, watch my head again, guys. Sorry, my hair looks so bad. I had to take the dog out for a walk in the rain. All right, let's put another one over here. And I got my finger on it. Pretend you don't see that. Okay. I'm gonna do a couple of yellow ones here. And here. And we're going to put so Beth, that means you did not use your bone folder on that first card that you thought you used it on. That's funny. Okay, blue centers in our yellow flowers. And let's see, I have red flowers with blue centers. I don't have red flowers with yellow centers. So let's put, oops, that just fell right off of there. Oop, that's interesting. Oh well. We'll just do it that way without a block. Okay, that worked. Wipe that off. Yes. Okay, so now we have our 4. Let me undo these. And we have 4 different card fronts. Still not letting me see. Different. Okay. All right, so I've got my 4 card fronts. Now to finish these off, I have a blueberry bushel card base. I have a shaded spruce card base. These are the colors I used. I have a real red card base. And I have a crushed curry card base. All right. So, and I'm thinking I might put, because I have the ladybug punch, so I may put the ladybug, I may punch out a ladybug and put it on that card. Get the ladybug punch out here. Whoops. Oh, you're okay, puppy. It was just a dive or a punch falling, honey. Poor puppy. Poor puppy. Yeah, just look. And some red. Real red. Is that real red? Yes, it is. So let me just, I'll do 2 of them to see what I think. We'll go from there. And do the wings with this. Doesn't have to be a ladybug, right? It can be any kind of bug. The other side. Okay. And I could put the spots on the wings because I do have the stamp set, a stamp of that. But for now, for today's purposes, come on, you're brand new glue. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean that off a bit. Let's do that. So let's put this on here. And then we'll take our little ladybug and we'll pop him or her up. A little some kind of bug. Doesn't have spots, so it's not a ladybug. Okay, I'm gonna put that right on the leaf there in the middle. Set that one aside for now. It's not done yet though. Oh, I'm glad I did it on that one because I can put the banner over that. So now what I want to do is I want to make a little banner that says, what does it say? It says it's a good day. But I want to make each banner, the words the color of the card base. So I'm going to take and do the yellow one for the crushed curry first, since that's the one that I used. Versamark. Whoops, oh, that was good. Okay, Versamark. So first we put the Versamark on. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do, sorry. Put the Versamark on, and then put the crushed curry on. Boy, I'm kind of at a loss today too. Okay, hopefully that did it. Yep, okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clean this off and I'm gonna do the other 3 colors as well while I've got everything out here. So I'll do, I need to do this fast because I don't want that Versamark to dry before I get stuff on it. So maybe I'll just do the first 2 because I have to turn the paper around after that anyhow. So, oh, I got that all over the place. Okay, oh, that's not good. I'm just going to do the first one to begin with. Okay, let me heat that up real quick. Okay, I'm not convinced that you can read the word day. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, good. All right. Just gonna snip this. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's use this. Then let me just cut this off here. Using the wrong scissors, but that's okay. Now this will be fun, getting this in here. You guys probably can't even see what I'm doing. My picture's out again, so I can't tell if you can see or not. So that's not gonna work. So we're gonna do it this way instead. It's not gonna be as even, but it will do. Not bad. All right. Actually, you know what? I kind of want it to be closer to the words. So we're just going to do it like this. This is the best way to do something like this. Now we can put it in here. Oops. Put it in here, like so. There we go. Okay. And let's put, now we might as well just use the strip since I've got a strip right here. Okay, whoa, does not want to come off. There it goes. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and put this so that it covers that up. Oops, but I better edge it so it sticks out a little bit more. Okay. It really needs to be up there because there's an empty spot there. I may put something else up there, maybe another flower. So that's number one. Nobody's saying anything and my picture's out again, so I can't tell if you guys can see me or not. So hopefully you're seeing everything. There we go. Okay. Next, let me get another strip out. Strip of white. That's a smaller one. Right. That's a bigger one. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to go back up here. I think this, where did I have this? Oh, in there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go back up. Cleaned off. With this, in this instance, it would be so much better to use Stampin' Spots when you're trying to ink up a little tiny thing like this. Okay, let me get that dry. Get this cleaned up. Okay. So again, we start with the Versamark. Always put the Versamark on first. If you put the color on first, it will come off on your Versamark pad. Huh, interesting. So always put the Versamark ink on first and then put the color on. Let's see if that's any better. Oh dear, there we go. It's a little off. That's okay. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and move this down a couple of notches, clean it off. Next we'll do a blue one. So Versamark. And then blue bushel, blueberry bushel. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and put, sorry, I'm out of screen. I'm going to go ahead and put the clear embossing powder over it. There we go. Unfortunately, I got a little bit of red ink on that, but I don't think it's going to hurt anything. I shouldn't do that on top of my foam pad. Okay, and I need one more in Shaded Spruce. So, put this up here. Oh, goodness. Down here. All right. Oh, so it's freezing once in a while. Okay. That's probably when my picture's going out. Okay. And I need the Shaded Spruce. Boy, I'm really crooked here. Oops, nope, nope. Ooh, I almost made the mistake. Versamark. Then Shaded Spruce. down a little bit. I never did put the magnet back on. There we go. Okay. Get the powder over it. Get it embossed. There we go. Good. Okay. Get this out of the way. First, let's clean that off. Better cover the embossing powder before my cat jumps up and knocks it off. That would be a mess. All right, I'll just leave that there for now. Sure I will. Get that out of the way. Get over there. Okay, so put this one on here. We might as well go ahead and put the other two on before we finish up the cards. I'm going to put this one on with the blank spot at the bottom. For some reason, the Mr. Rogers song, "It's Such a Good Feeling," is just playing over and over again in my mind. I'm singing it to myself while I'm working. Very weird. I don't know what I saw that brought that to mind. Nothing I can think of. Hi, Marin. Okay. Marin, you'll have to look back and watch the whole thing. I was showing how to make 4 cards at once. What I really wanted to use, I'll show you the other one that I tried to make. I wasn't as happy about. I just made the backgrounds and I wasn't as happy about them, so I decided to use a different one. But what I really need is a really large floral, like a big sunflower to put in the middle. I don't have any stamps that are like that. Okay, so I have this other bug. It's not really a ladybug. I think I might put it up there and put the words on there. So let me get my words cut out here. I think I'm just going to go ahead, cut that. Put a little bit extra on this one and maybe put it in the, so they're just a little bit too big for they're a little bit bigger than a 1/2 inch, so they don't really fit in there all that well. I could size them down, but not right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put our little red one. I am going to size this down because it'll look better if I do. It's hard to cut it straight. Not bad. Not bad at all. So we're going to go ahead and pop this, but first we're going to edge it in red. So I can get red all over my fingers and get it all over that. And then, okay, I might just as well use these while I have them here. Sticky scissors. One here. And one right next to it. A little bit long. I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to try to cut that off. Stuck to the, there we go. Stuck to the scissors, but those are my sticky scissors anyhow. Okay, so that's going to go there in the middle of the leaf. And then this guy, there they are. Guy is going to go above the leaf, crawling towards it. Like so. And I have, let me see if I still have my white pen here. Yes, I do. So, and this, obviously this isn't his eyes because his eyes would be on the bottom part, but that's okay. I'm giving him eyes anyhow. Maybe I'll give him a smile too. There. Okay, there's card number 2. Let's do card number 3. So we've got the green one. Let's go ahead and trim this one. I think we'll use the dovetail on this one. So that side, ooh, that is really close. See if I can get it that close on this side so that they match. Oh, yes, I can, because I can see. Uh-oh. Okay. That's a little bit too close. Oh, well. And instead of trimming this in green, I'm going to trim it just the top and the bottom in red, because my red happens to be open. So, okay. And then I'm going to do something else on this too, and probably on the other one too. So bear with me here. I will do the other one first, and then we'll do that. All right, I'm going to put this in the middle of the leaf. And then we're going to put this one, I'm just going to, on this one, I don't know where my, oh, there they are. Huh. All right, where I left them. Just going to trim the corners of this one. There we go. And we're going to use a strip on this one. Sticky scissors. Not quite. There we go. That one goes here. Okay. Now, I'm going to do something. I don't know if you guys have ever done this before or not, and I don't know if I can do it with these new ink pads, but let me try. See if I got any. Yes, I did. Good. I'm going to do it with all of them. So what I wanted is just a little bit of ink. Oh, it's not quite. You know, I'm not going to use the green anyhow because that leaf is in the middle and it's nice and bright and green. So I think I got that one. Yep, a little bit. And finally this one. Thanks, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for sharing. Okay, now I'm going to take a water pen. Excuse me for reaching in front of you again. Okay, I'm going to squeeze a little bit of water in there and mix it around. I'm going to spatter these 2 cards. Let's get that off there. All right, now I'm going to clean the red off. Oh, I shouldn't have done it on there. Oh, well, too late now. Okay, put a little in the blue, mix that up. Ooh, it's coming undone. I'm going to have water all over the place in a minute. There we go. Try that again. All right, let's get rid of the blue. And we'll do the same with the yellow. How did that get there? Ha! Yes, I'm getting spots all over the place, but it cleans up. It's okay. There. I want to put a little bit more red down on the bottom of this blue card. That's still very yellow. I'll end up with orange. There, that's better. Okay, just a little bit down here where that piece was sitting. Okay. That is that. I'm going to have to clean that up really well. Oh, there we go. So you can just squeeze water through it, or you can rub it till it comes out clear, and it is clear. Okay, and I'm just going to wipe this out of the tops here. Close her back up, and I'll show you the 4 cards. And I liked using It's a Good Day because I can put anything on the inside. It's a good day for a friend to have a friend like you. It's a good day for a birthday, happy birthday, something like that. So, okay, so I have the Shaded Spruce, the Blueberry Bushel, the Real Red, and the Crushed Curry. Let's see if you can see them all here. So that is how you can make 4 cards at once and get them done rather quickly. I mean, it's been 36 minutes since I started. So I'm pretty pleased with those. I really like the brightness. I might speckle the other 2 too. I haven't decided yet. Now here's what I did. I used the spiral, I think it's called spiral die or something like that. It's a tie dye. It's a background stamp, which means it's rectangular in shape. And I just inked up the middle of each one. This is Sweet Sorbet and Orchid Oasis. And I just inked up the middles and then just did this. But you can see that it's like shaped like a house in the middle because you can't really ink in a circle when you're using ink pads. So I wasn't as thrilled with it. That's why I decided that I needed a smaller thing to put in the middle. I like it and I'll use it. And what I'll probably do is, for instance, I'll probably put a black motorcycle in the middle of this one. I might put an animal, whether a cartoon animal or one of the ones from the Wild and Sweet or whatever it is. You know, I might make some men's cards out of them or some teenage cards. But I didn't love them as much as I loved these. So hi, Deb. Thank you. So that is what I have for you today. Do you guys want me to show you the stamp sets that I got from the new mini? What we're going to be doing the Christmas cards from? I can do that, or we can say goodbye now and I'll see you next week. It's up to you. I will wait a second to see if anybody says anything. We'll go from there. Yes, Cheryl says. Yes, Collie says. Okay, so here we go. There are so many things in here. Okay, so we're going to make 2 cards from this, Graceful Deer, and this is just one big stamp. But we're going to make some of the stamp sets, we're going to make 2 of the exact same card. Some of the stamp sets, we're going to make 2 similar cards. So this one, we're going to make 2 very similar cards. They'll be using the same colors of cardstock, probably. I haven't started putting anything together yet. I'll be doing that when I'm all done here, after I take the puppy out for a walk. So we'll have 2 of those. We'll be making 2 of those. Magic Meadow is a suite with, let me get the paper out here. This is beautiful paper. I don't think that's it. I hope you all have your catalogs by now. So you've been able to look, because I wasn't able to show them to you until you had the catalogs. Here it is. This is called Winter Meadow. And this paper, I haven't opened it all. Let me open it and show you the paper. I was limited to only being able to buy 2 packs of the consumables. So I could only buy 2 sets of each paper. So I'm going to be pretty limited on what I can do with the cards, and I can't buy more until September 5th, and the card buffet is September 9th, so I wouldn't have time to get them. So let's see what we've got here. So we've got this on the front, that on the back, and oh, that's pretty. Oh, it has a deer in it too. Oh, wow. And then just kind of a gray clouds on the back. Looks like tomatoes, but it's some kind of berry on the front. Oh, and like that could be Coastal Cabana. It could be Pretty Peacock. Very pretty. Trees on the front, like winter scene. And light gray on the back. Oh, that's pretty. These look so different than seeing them in the catalog. That's definitely Blueberry Bushel. one more. Oh, pretty. So that looks like it's either Lost Lagoon or Pretty Peacock or a little bit of both. I think it's Lost Lagoon. They used to tell you what colors were in the oh, they do. Basic Black, Blueberry Bushel, Garden Green, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Moody Mauve, Pebble Path, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, and Smoky Slate. So that's that one. So that one is, there's dies that go with this in here. You see all the dies that cut out things and cut out things that we don't have stamps for. So there's that. I have ideas for all these cards. Or for 10 of these cards. I have them written down already. So I'll be prepping them this week and sending you guys out pictures. Yes, this is beautiful paper. And I'm not going to be able, oh, I did get it back in. Okay, next set. This is an online exclusive. Trucking Along, it's called. Right now, the punch is not available. And it won't be available till, I think, October. So I have it, and we'll be using it. We'll be using it with, this is one of last year's Christmas stamps, but we'll be using one of these sentiments with the truck because they're really wishing you a festive Christmas. That's the only thing that's there. So we'll be using one of these nice sentiments with it, and we will be punching out a truck and probably putting a tree in the back and and I think even a decorated tree. So that's that one. Then this is one of my favorites, St. Nicholas, and this one also has dies, and it's really neat. So this die you can make like a brick background with these two dies. You can make like a brick background, and there's a fireplace stamp. No, there's a fireplace die right there, the fireplace front, and there's a flame here somewhere. I'm just not seeing it, but it's here. Oh, there's the logs, and there's the flame. So I have to play around with that and see what I think. I don't want something that you guys are going to be, those of you who are attending, are going to be spending a whole lot of time die cutting and assembling. I'm trying to keep it simple this year. And with that one, I'm going to put this snowflake from the Season of Chic, which is a current set, in the background. Okay, next one, Wishes All Around. There's, besides this wreath, there's some die cut wreaths. There's a nice snowflake wreath. There's like a berry, holly and a berry wreath that don't have stamp sets to go with them. But this die cuts out these trees, and then you have an extra tree to stamp, so you could cut them, and you have individual dies for it, so you could cut them out and pop up every other tree if you wanted to. So that's a possibility. And next, we have the Berry Cute, and that comes with a bear punch. So we will obviously be using this bear in some way, shape, or form. Probably with this Christmas tree in the background, this tree in the background. I haven't decided completely yet. I have ideas written out, but I haven't decided completely. And then this is another online exclusive. Oh no, this says mini, but that's wrong. It's an online exclusive. So I purchased it from there, and this has paper with it. Beautiful, beautiful paper with it. And it's 6x6 paper. Let me open this one up. Hopefully, Judy, by the end of the week, I will have the samples all made with any luck. Depends on whether grandkids take naps or not. Okay, so there's this front of one. The back is just a solid, it's kind of a red, hard to tell. Looks like a fabric kind of thing. Then there's a red, cloudy kind of thing with, I guess I probably need to take these out, with a tree on the back. And I was able to order 3 of these because they were online exclusives as opposed to being in the new mini catalog. So, and then there's this one. And on the back is just a wood grain. I really like that. I love it when they give us wood grain. And there's that one. On the back is more trees. And I think there's 6. Oh, it looks like there's 4 of each in here. This one is really neat. It's like a trail. That's so pretty. And then on the back is just a blue dot pattern. I'm never going to be able to get these back in here. Then there's a green print. And on the back, oh, look, it's like a little Bambi with giant ears. Can you guys see that? Let's see. There you go. Isn't that cute? Okay, and then I'll just worry about putting these back together in a bit. Then we have this one with a lighter wood grain on the back. And there goes my picture again. About putting these back together. Okay. And then we have the blue stripes. It's looking down from up above some birch trees, and there's a little trail there. That is so cute. Oops. And what else is in here? Oh my goodness. This one, an A-frame in the woods, and a green print on the back of that. And there's a couple more here. I'm just going to pull them out. So we've got this really pretty blotchy green on the back. Oh, that's nice too. So there's a lot. I have a lot of ideas for this one, and I think they might be, each card might be slightly different because I want to use these papers. So these woods type papers. That's pretty with some trees on the back. One more. That's nice. I hope I'm holding these where you can see them because I can't see. Oh, yes, okay. And then that on the back. Beautiful. All right, so there's that one. I'll worry about getting that back together later. So we'll probably do the horse and sleigh. And it does have a cutout. It has trees and things like that. So I just, like I said, I don't want you guys to have a whole lot. I don't want them to be extra difficult like they were last year and it took everybody forever. This is one of last year's, but I have a really neat idea to do for it. So we're going to go ahead and use this one again this year. And we're going to use it with this cutout. And Night Divine. So this was a suite. I didn't get the whole suite. I just got the bundle. So it's the word stamp set with the Night Divine dies, which are of the creche of the Holy Birth in the manger. Here I go again. This is ridiculous. So there's that one. And then this, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, some of these, because 2 of those use, okay. And then this embossing folder, which has all the words on it: love, cheer, joyful, decoration, Santa, tidings, tree, Christmas, family, festive, peace, stocking, mistletoe. And then it has like little strings of lights and ornaments and holly leaves and poinsettia and gifts. So we're going to be using that in the background with this cutout of some nice special paper. It'll be like, well, it'll be like that. And then these 2 for the outside and the inside. And then I also bought the deckled circle dies, and we will use those on one of these cards. So I will get to that. I've got a little more paper here I can show you. Oh, and I bought these. We're going to be using these for one specific card. So let's see what else I've got here that I haven't shown you. Oh, the paper that goes with the Night Divine. This is called Oh Holy Night. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, the 6x6. I like that paper too for the one with the sleigh. And that's, like I said, that's an online exclusive that can be ordered right now for those of you who aren't demonstrators. You can order that in the online exclusive. Okay. So there's one, and that's the back of that one. This. Sorry, I need to be down here. Put that on the back. This one. Put that on the back. I like that. Get all these out of here. Oops. This one, kind of a gradient thing. Ooh, that's nice. I don't know if you guys can tell, it has a pattern. Yeah, you can tell. It has a pattern on it. It's pretty. Okay. And Bethlehem, with that on the back of it. Oh, that's copper clay. I like that. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. Oh, they are the same one. Yep. Stars. Star of David. With that on the back. So that is that paper. There's a couple of other papers that I bought that I didn't buy, stamp sets and things to go with them. I have ideas of how to use them without. So let me just show you those. I won't be offended if anybody has to disappear. And this, and this, and this. Okay. So this is specialty paper, Snowflake Magic. And it's probably, whoops, I just tore that. Yeah, it's a couple of different patterns. Usually they have a couple different colors, a couple different patterns. So that one, and it's usually only one-sided when it has foil on it, or it's foil on one side and not on the other side. There's that one. And this one. Oh, that is really pretty. That is really pretty. So I have a couple of packets of that, but again, I could only get 2 packs of it, so I'll have to, we can't use it as an entire background. I'll have to figure out how to use it. Then this is Joyful paper. A couple of these papers went together with something. These specialty papers are always easier to get in and out. So yep, these are just one-sided. So we've got garden green, we've got gold, and we've got probably real red. Oh boy, I like that. That's so nice. Okay. There's that. What was that called? Yeah. Cherry Cobbler. And it's not garden green, it's shaded spruce. That's funny, it looks like garden green to me. But it's Cherry Cobbler and shaded spruce, which are the 2 really, really Christmassy colors. Sorry, I'm making it blur. Hi, Julie. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I used to collect fabric, Christine, when I was a sewer. And then this one is called Shining Brightly. So we have Night of Navy and Very Vanilla. So we have several different designs. Just one of each sheet, though. And then Very Vanilla, the same designs. Oh, no. Yep, same designs in Very Vanilla. And I think I have 2 packages of this as well. So it might be a matter of using 3 different strips on the card or something like that, so that we don't use all of one color up before everybody gets theirs done. And then the last is called Joy of Christmas. Yes, true, paper takes up less room because you could just pile it, and the piles don't fall over typically. All right, let's see what we've got in here. So that's pretty. Another wood grain. I love wood grain. There's a nice little shaded spruce gingham. More wood grain. That's pretty. Ooh, the notes on brown. Ooh, so that goes with the red and the other one. So these 2 packages must have gone together. Ooh, that's pretty. And then the Cherry Cobbler gingham with different brown music notes on it. Oh, and I like that. Oh, I love all of this paper. And then just a shaded spruce print. Very subtle print. Very pretty. And then I ordered a few other new punches and some new bling and some new ribbon. See what we've got here for the bling. We've got the stars. Those are last year's. Those are regular. We've got, these are called iridescent adhesive back discs. I need to stand up while I'm doing this so I can make sure that I'm showing these to you. And then we have, these are called Faceted Gems. And I was able to get 3 packs of those because one of them came in the suite that I bought. And then I could order 2 more. And then these are Tinsel Gems. And they're out of stock already. And I don't know how they can be out of stock when they haven't even been open to customers. But they're out of stock already. They're going to be back soon, though. Adhesive Back Snowflakes assortment. I thought I had 2. Yep, there's the other one. And then these are Adhesive Back Glitter Sequins. They're very similar, but not quite. They're smaller, but they're very similar to those. So I thought, whoops, I'm sorry. Maybe we could use them together. And then these are Adhesive Back Sequins. It's a trio pack. So, and then the ribbons, just assorted. I'll just kind of flash them under there. Hopefully you can see them. This is a sparkle ribbon in Balmy Blue. I got one of the white ribbon with the silver trim. And I think that's all that's new. And then there's this, Metallic Enamel Effects Basics. So you've got copper, gold, and silver. Like we had the red and the black and the white last year. We've got copper, gold, and silver this year. And I plan to use these to decorate trees on cards. So that is all I have to show you. Just wait till I can show you the samples. But that's all. And of course I lost my picture again somewhere in there. So let me just see if I can come back on quickly. No, it just froze right up. There it goes. Okay. So I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed the card making. If you make any cards with that technique, please post them so I can see what you're doing. I would love to see what everybody else is making. I think I say that every single week, but nobody seems to be posting any pictures of anything. So keep working. Happy stamping. Sorry, I'm probably making too much noise. Thank you so much for watching tonight, and I will see you all next week with another new video. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.